guys, I am so excited to show you your make and take projects for our first live bingo event. I'm doing this video ahead of time so I can post it and then you can look at it whenever you want to. But I'm going to just go through your 4 make and take projects. I love these cards. You know, pictures really truly just don't do them justice. They are so quick and easy, and the really cool thing is it only uses this one stamp, the stylish birthday stamp that you got. And this DSP, you could do these exact same cards using any DSP. So any color, any paper, male, female, just super quick and easy birthday cards that I hope you use these ideas over and over and over. So when you first open up your packet, you're going to have everything stacked. I have the stack right here. At the very top is 4 quarter sheets. Actually, they're a little bit smaller than a quarter sheet. These are for the inside of your card. If you look at the inside, each one I put a piece of very vanilla. I don't think I gave you pictures of that. And then I also threw in just a little strip of DSP. That's a good way to use up your scraps. Okay, so I stuck the vanilla in there first. This one I opened this way, but I think I cut all your cardstock to open the other way because it's easier to package. So that's that. Then we are stacked in order. Card number 1 at the top. You have an envelope with all your little parts and pieces and the card base and so on and so forth. So here's your, oh, actually we get down here. This one, oh, you know what? I take that back. This one, I must have cut this way for you because I folded it in half and I stuck it in the envelope. I like folding cards this way just for something a little bit different, but usually my card kits, I don't do that because it's harder to package. So you got them that way. Anyhow, so there is everything. You will notice when you look at these, they're super simple. Each one just has, I used early espresso. You could really use any color, kind of a neutral color ink on there. Stamped happy birthday, put it together. You need to cut your DSP, okay? In your instruction sheet, it does tell you for every card what you need to cut. Now, a couple little tips I want to show you. First off, I used gold on all of my cards. I used the gold doily and the gold little shapes, but in your packet, you've got gold and silver. So you could switch these out, do some silver, do some gold, or however you want. But if you haven't used shapes like this much, or rhinestones, or any of these little embellishments, to me, the easiest way to use them is I like to just use my snips, and I will go underneath here. You can slide off. You can see I just have it on the tip, and then I can go right where I want it and just lay it down there. It's kind of the easiest way to handle them, but I don't want to put that there, so we'll just put it back on our little paper. So that's that. Now you will notice on all of my cards how my baker's twine is a little curly, just to add a little bit of fun and something different onto our cards. I did that, and actually there's a couple ways you can do that, but I actually just did it with my scissors, just like how we do curling ribbon. I tied my bow on there first, and I took my scissors, hope you can see that, and I held really tight right here with my left hand on the knot so my bow wouldn't come out, and I just ran my scissors a few good times, and I got it to curl. And that's it. It just adds something to it. So there's card 1. I think this one was card 2. Your pieces here are cut out with the stitch shape framelets. It's a mouthful. I love those, especially when you're layering things. Again, just adds a little dimension to it. You know, I think cards can be made very simple, but you add some dimension to them and it really makes it a wow card. So there's that one. And then here's this one. Oh, I should go back here on both of these. When I put this together, I adhered my circles together. I adhered my doily behind that. You can actually cut a doily in half so that you're not wasting it. And then this whole unit, as I like to call it, was added onto the card after I wrapped my bow or my ribbon around here, or my twine, and tied the bow. Same thing with this one. Okay. You can cut your doilies in half, or this is probably even a third. And I stuck it behind the early espresso layer there, and then there's dimensionals under all of that. You know, dimensionals are my stamp and crack. I use them all the time. And here, this doily cut in half. I split it so we have, you know, half here, half there. Again, this whole piece, you know, doilies are attached on there first, and then it's on here with dimensionals. And then finally, on our final card here, I think your instructions, let me double check. I said you have a base that's 7 by 5.5. In your packet, so this is 7 by 5.5. Normally this would be 8.5. In your packet, I did give you an 8.5 piece. So you can do this one of two ways. As you look at the card, you can see the front is shorter than the other. The easiest way, if you don't like to do a lot of measuring, which is kind of more my style, is I would actually take this piece, let's grab it here, and I would fold it in half, okay, and then I would just cut a chunk off, okay. How big, it doesn't really matter. In this case, if you wanted to go by my instructions, you'd cut 1.5 inches off. But by folding it first, then you would know where your fold is. Now the other thing is you can cut this down first, cut it down to 7, and then our instructions do tell us to score at 2 3/4, right? Yep, 2 3/4. So that would be cutting it down, and then this is 2 3/4, and then you can go ahead and fold it. So whichever way works better for you. But I think that's all the tips that I have for these cards. I hope you have fun making them, and I hope you use the ideas over and over again. Like I said, any DSP will work. So again, thanks for joining me, and we're gonna have a lot of fun playing bingo. Hopefully you're a winner. Have a stamp happy day, guys.